Welcome to Enlight Spirit, where stories of faith, wisdom, and inspiration come to life. Today's story, The Princess and the Needy Man, will take you on a journey of sacrifice, humility, and divine destiny. What happens when a princess, searching for true purpose, crosses paths with a humble carpenter harboring a hidden past? Stay tuned, because this tale is full of unexpected twists. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an inspiring story. Now, let's dive into today's tale. Years ago, in a peaceful village on the edge of a thriving kingdom, a young boy named Haris lived with his parents. His father, Amir, was a scholar known for his wisdom, and his mother Yasmin was admired for her charity. They were loved by the villagers and respected even by the royal family. One fateful night, the peace was shattered. A group of raiders attacked the village, burning homes and capturing people. Amir fought bravely to protect his family, but the attackers were ruthless. In the chaos, Haris was separated from his parents. Before disappearing into the smoke, Yasmin pressed a small, intricately designed locket into Haris's hand. No matter where life takes you, this will remind you of who you are. Stay true to your faith, my son, she said before the crowd tore them apart. Haris was eventually found by an elderly carpenter named Zubair, who raised him as his own. Zubair taught Haris his craft and instilled in him the values of honesty, hard work, and faith in Allah. But Haris grew up haunted by fragmented memories of his parents and the mysterious locket he always kept close to his heart. In the bustling kingdom of Nuristan, Princess Amina was known for her beauty and wisdom. But despite her royal status, she felt unfulfilled. Wealth and luxury brought her no joy. Instead, she sought solace in faith, spending hours reading the Quran and helping the needy. One day, during a visit to the outskirts of the kingdom disguised as a commoner, Amina noticed a young man repairing a well. His hands moved with precision, but what struck her most was his interaction with the villagers. He smiled warmly at them, refusing payment for his work. Curious, Amina approached an elderly villager and asked, "Who is that man?" "That's Haris," the villager replied. "He's a carpenter, a good man. He works for almost nothing, always helping those in need." Amina watched as Haris finished his task and sat down under a tree to break his fast with a simple meal of bread and water. Before eating, he raised his hands in dua, thanking Allah. Amina felt drawn to his humility and faith. Over the next few weeks, Amina returned to the village under the guise of a commoner. She began speaking to Haris, intrigued by his simple yet profound outlook on life. One day, she noticed the locket around his neck. "That's a beautiful locket," she said. "May I ask about it?" Haris hesitated, his expression somber. "It belonged to my mother. It's the only thing I have left of my family, but I don't know much about its meaning." Amina felt an inexplicable connection to the locket, as if it held a secret she couldn't quite grasp. After spending more time with Haris, Amina realized that he possessed the qualities she sought in a life partner: faith, humility, and strength of character. She decided to speak to her father about him. "Father," she said, "I have found the person I wish to marry." The king, expecting her to name a nobleman or prince, was stunned when she mentioned Haris. "A carpenter?" he exclaimed. "You are a princess, Amina. This man cannot match your status." But Amina replied, "Our Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, taught us that a person's piety and character matter more than their wealth or lineage. Haris has what truly matters." The court erupted in outrage, with ministers and nobles objecting to the idea. But Amina stood firm, and the king reluctantly agreed to meet Haris. When Haris arrived at the palace, he was overwhelmed by its grandeur, but remained composed. As he bowed before the king's eyes fell on the locket around his neck. His expression changed instantly. "Where did you get that locket?" the king demanded. Haris explained how his mother had given it to him during a raid that destroyed their village. The king called for his royal advisor, who confirmed his suspicions. The locket bore the crest of a noble family loyal to the crown, Amir and Yasmin, who had been presumed dead years ago. The king realized that Haris was the son of his closest ally, a man who had sacrificed everything to protect the kingdom. Haris was not just a carpenter. He was the rightful heir to a noble lineage. The marriage was approved, and the kingdom celebrated the union of Princess Amina and Haris. But the story didn't end there. One day, while examining the locket, Haris found a hidden compartment. Inside was a letter written by his mother. It revealed that Haris's family had been entrusted with a sacred trust, an ancient Quranic manuscript of immense value. The letter also hinted at a deeper connection between Haris's family and the royal family, suggesting that their meeting was not a coincidence, but part of a divine plan. Haris and Amina worked together to uncover this legacy, using it to spread knowledge and justice throughout the kingdom. Their story became a timeless example of how faith, humility, and destiny can intertwine to create something truly extraordinary. Dear viewers, this story reminds us that true greatness lies not in wealth or status, but in character, faith, and the unseen plans of Allah. If this story inspired you, please like, share, and leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to Enlight Spirit for more tales that uplift and enlighten your soul. Until next time, stay blessed and stay enlightened.